All right, here we go. Going at it. So we actually had a good week this week. Um, Going at some of the plays. So right now we still got that buy on US 30. Yesterday I told y'all to take the long, and we was targeting the sell zone. But guess what? We still targeting the top of the zone for today. So we got NFP today. I'm not worried about it stopping. So we staying long on US 30 today. Let me check something real fast. We selling gold too. It hit that zone yesterday. I'm gonna go over that too in a second. Hold on. There we go. All right, so start off with the main two. So first we're gonna start with gold. My drawings disappeared somehow. Yes they did. All right, so yesterday we had a gap right here. I kept saying we needed to fill. So yesterday we came up, we filled the gap, tap in here, fill the gap, and then it dumped from there. And now we're still on this sell right now. So on gold, it's still the same target point, the one I've been telling y'all all week, right here at this buy zone. So I mean, like, if you ain't in, it's still the same. You just basically selling from here down here to this buy zone here, and now your stop is going to be right there. So that's the trade that you're looking at so far. If you're just not getting in and you late, so that's the drop that we're looking for on gold. So gold is around 47, 44, 47, targeting 43.98. That's the play on gold. All right, so next is US 30. US 30 is still moving up to the north side. It's Friday, so we're gonna switch our levels to the weekly levels in a second, but we targeting the top of this level right here for US 30. So I'm targeting 51,884. All right, so I'm gonna keep pushing, targeting 51,884 for US 30 is the target point, and then the Nasdaq, like I said, is still rejected off of that level here. So it's finally down here in the buy zone. So now that the Nasdaq is down here in this buy zone, I will be getting prepared for a big bullish move to the north side later this week or next week. So leaving from anywhere around this 29 area and then targeting back 30, 80, 40, right? So that's what we're going to be targeting on NASDAQ. So those are the main two future plays that I got cooked up this week right now. So I'm going to take those plays, have those plays set up so that y'all can take those and y'all can make a bag on those too, because this is probably going to be the easiest money that you can make on those three plays. Now, leaving from over there, let's talk about the stocks, because some of my people in my community that trade the options, they've been missing some of these plays, so I got to give them the good moves, right? So right now in Nvidia, I'm looking for Nvidia to continue making higher highs, but we need to retest this level at 205. Let me get my levels together real fast so I can see what's going on over here on, on the stock side. Here we go. All right, so Nvidia still can come down here and test 205, but ultimately we're going to be targeting 260. All right, so don't fall for the sell. Don't think that the market's going to sell on Nvidia. Nvidia is still long, it's still bullish. Like I said, I'm targeting 260, and I'm not going to not target that until we reach that number. So once we reach 260, then you can think about doing anything else, selling Nvidia or whatever you guys want to do. But right now, you should only be buying, looking for call options, going long, and targeting 260. All right, 260 is the number to hit. Next from there, let's look at Apple. Apple is still bullish, as you can tell looking at the software. Apple still shows we're in the uptrend. We got liquidity down there, but we're not worried about going back that way. On Apple, I'm still targeting 331. So 331 is the target on Apple. That's the level that we want to go to. We want to go to the top resistance. This is already broken out. It's already making good strides. So in this month of June, I would tell you to keep buying Apple stock and keep targeting 330. All right. Next is Microsoft. So Microsoft is trying to go into a new trend. We don't have the trend yet. So I don't really have a call for it at this moment because they still can do a pullback. However, if we do end up switching trends right here on the daily, I will be targeting 493 this month. So this month, next month, June, July. I'll be expecting Microsoft to get up here to 493. Next is Amazon. Now, Amazon has been being a little tricky, right? So Amazon has broken out, went in the right direction. It just hasn't made the move yet. So Amazon has everything it needs to make the proper move as far as buy, go up here. Maybe it wants to come down here and type this buy trend. As you can see, I have an alert set around 241. So if Amazon comes down here to 241, or if it even comes down here to 246, I'm willing to go long from down here, eventually targeting 295. So just let Amazon pull back a little bit more, I would say, and then I would take Amazon long all the way up to 295. That'll be the play that I'm looking for on Amazon. IBM has some good plays, has some good strides. It's already overextended for me, so I won't be touching IBM until I get my new levels to let me see exactly where the new target range should be for IBM. But I'm sitting back. Tesla is also another good one. So just dealing with the Mag 7 right now, Tesla is still along. I got Tesla going to 465. So the software is showing me that it has the trend. It's already confirmed. It got everything that it needs. It already broke out. It already did a retest. So since we did the retest already, I'm pretty sure Tesla is just going to pick up steam in the next couple of days or the next couple of weeks. And then eventually Tesla will get up here to 465. But you know how they do. They've been finessing the news, so they kind of like keeping everything under control for the moment. But once they come out with the "we fixed the war problem" or "we opened up the strat" or whatever they want to say to make the market boom, definitely know that Tesla is going to be one of the ones that goes up another like $40. So definitely have Tesla on the watch. The next one I want to speak about is ASTS. So this is an aerospace company, Space Mobile. I mean, this is a telecommunications company, Space Mobile. And what I want to see from here, since it's already long, it's already bullish, it already got a nice setup, is it to come back up here and target these highs at 134. But as you can see, it's doing a small little pullback, but it's nothing but a retest. We already got trend confirmation, so everything is good. Software telling us long, everything is bullish. All we waiting on is that score to hit 50. Once that score hit 50, this will be a good long for another 30, 40 points. So definitely looking out for that one as well. Now, another big one is SPY. So SPY is sitting up here at the top of the range. It's got a little rejection thing going on right now. So I will be waiting on my new levels as well for this to come out next week. So next week I will have fresh levels for these other pairs. But depending on how we open up next week, it's going to tell us a lot about which way the market is going to go for the month of June. I'm still bullish. I don't believe that you should be bearish in the market because a lot of these pairs have brand new trends. A lot of these pairs are trending very well. They have a lot of volume coming in. The government is stimulating the market. The people are also stimulating the market, and they are just pushing it up to higher levels. So I would definitely tell you to be on the lookout for that because we got big plays that's coming. And one of my favorite ones right now is IonQ. IonQ is another fresh trend. We got some liquidity sitting up here at $84. So it's only currently sitting at 63. Now I'm telling you, with the trend being up, everything going good with this company right now for this computer processing. Y'all know AI is the number one thing right now. Definitely get ready to take this. This is going to be a bag pushing all the way up to $84. But we just sitting back. We just waiting on the market. I'm just kind of giving y'all some pre-analysis of what's going on before the open. Today we got NFP. It already came. It was positive news, but that should propel the market to push up higher. So all we got to do is just wait to see how the open reacts. Um, you could wait on US 30 if you're not in. It could come down here and retest this level at what's this 51,403, and then from 51,403 push up higher and come up there. But while we waiting on that, let's go over here and talk about this crypto because you know I told y'all that this week was going to be a bad week for crypto. So crypto is getting cooked right now, right? I mean, crypto is dumping. I told everybody that this was about to happen, and I gave y'all the warning to get out. So when I sent y'all the last warning, crypto was at 75. But before that, I also sent you guys a warning when crypto was up here at like 97. telling y'all that, man, we had this fresh trend. Once this trend started back here at 100, I already knew crypto was cooked. It was already making a move down. And as you can see, crypto has not been doing anything other than falling. So if you're a buyer in the market right now, I would kind of hold off. Like I would just either remove my crypto, let the crypto keep falling, and then jump back in, or I would just sit back, right? Because if you're buying at this moment, like I know people that bought at 73, it's now at 61. And that's in a week. They could have just waited, you know? So I'm just trying to tell you, don't get into the crypto market right now as a buyer. Crypto has a strong trend to the downside, so I would just hold off on doing any of that. All right, so over here, the next one I'm looking at is ETH. ETH is definitely still a sell, right? So the weekly is dumping, as you can tell. This also has the same setup. The moment I seen on the weekly, we have fresh selling momentum. Right here is the target. So we got a lot of liquidity sitting down here on ETH at, what is this, 1371. So 1371, just understand if you got your stops right there and you swing in ETH, we coming to get you. So anybody that's in the market, man, I'm telling you, you guys should all be selling crypto right now. It's like an easy win, honestly. It's like it's not going to buy. I mean, no time soon either. It's like it's not going to buy. It's not going to buy until it drops and it settles out. Now, once it gets somewhere down here and it decides to settle out, I wouldn't be surprised if ETH came back to 800 bucks, right? So just understand that the crypto market is going to keep falling, and I would just honestly sit back, right? I know a lot of you guys are XRP lovers. XRP, brand new trend to the downside. It's not looking good for them. All right, so just understand XRP can also come back down to like 60 cent. So maybe if XRP get down to 60 cent, I would say it's a decent buy. Definitely you can get back in once they get down there, but I wouldn't be buying right now at a dollar either. I just don't think it's a good setup, and like it's not really ideal for the crypto market. Now, XRP will eventually come back up here to where this liquidity is at 240, but as of right now, yeah, with this new trend, nah, I'm sitting back. It's gonna come down here, stay bearish, and just keep selling crypto, and you keep making money, right? So, Bitcoin, like I said, already cooked. The next spot of liquidity is sitting right here at 59,421. So you got 59,421. All those guys right there getting ready to get taken out, and then I'm pretty sure it's going to come down here to 49. Now, we could possibly reach 49 this year. I would not be surprised if Bitcoin actually got down to 49,000 this year, to this second place of liquidity. Once we take out this liquidity here, yes, we will have a pullback, more than likely come back to like 66,000. But once we hit 66,000 the second time, I can guarantee you that we're going to start targeting 48,000. So, that's going to be the next area of liquidity. So what you want to do as a trader is you want to look at these bigger time frames. And this is why I always tell people, stay off for the 1 minute, stay off for the 5 minutes, stay off for the 15. You want to look at these higher time frames to make the conviction to actually get ready to set up your trade. So if you want to set up your trade and you really want to make a bag, this is the way you're going to do it. You're going to look at the bigger scope of things and figure out for the long term, where's price action say price is going. If price action say that price is going down for the long term, then you should be bearish. If price actions say that price is going up for the long term, you should be bullish. So for instance, if I'm looking right here at crypto, down here, what is this? Bitcoin, when Bitcoin crossed that 28,000, that's a key indication that crypto is now going to buy in this area. So at this point, as far as the weekly goes, it would have been smart to invest, buy, and hold for the long. And that's how you catch this run all the way up to 125K. But now that we have a new trend started back down, what do you think is going to happen? The same thing that happened here. The market continued to come down, it settled out, and then it turned around. All right. So in this area, I would think that it's also going to come down, but more than likely target these two liquidity zones here. And then if it wants to settle out right here at 48,000, they can turn around. But I'm pretty sure Bitcoin is going to drop all the way down here to about 48,000. And I'm comfortable 100% with saying that. All right. So those are the major crypto plays. Those are the major plays that I got set up this week. I would definitely tell you right now, just stay bearish if you trade in crypto. But if you in the stock market, stay bullish. right? Because the stock market is going up. Doesn't matter what the news is saying. Doesn't matter about this thing being a bubble and this, that, and the third. That's just telling. That's just the elites telling you don't get in so they can keep pushing it higher and getting richer. It's like they keep saying it's a bubble, it's going to pop, but they keep going up, right? So everybody wants to get in, everybody wants to get their piece. But if you want to get your piece, you got to understand how to get in, how to swing, how to position yourself properly, and how to just catch the right play. Because during Trump's terms, the first time the market went crazy. This is the second time, and it's also going crazy. So these are your two opportunities to actually make a bag with Uncle Donnie in office. All right. So just understand that's how you're gonna play this. But you have a ton of pairs all through here, right? Another thing I will tell y'all is this: if you are in the options market, right? If you're in the options market, they have a very easy option call right now. You can get Nvidia stock at 220. I'm talking about like $2 away for long calls for only like 7K, right? Now, those calls can be dated all the way out into 2028. If you tie it up to 2028, this market can move in the next 6 months $100, and I can guarantee you, you will make a bag because Nvidia is not going to sit right here for too much longer. It consolidated here for a minute, right? But then it's on the trend out. This was the consolidation period. This is now the breakout. The market just hasn't moved yet. So understand you still have time to position yourself well to catch these plays. Now, this is one of the plays that I'm very interested in. This is one of the plays that I think that the public should actually be interested in as well because Nvidia will print. It just hasn't moved yet, right? So just understand that this move is coming. So I'm definitely telling people like, if you can, find some bread, put it in Nvidia because this is one of the ones that's going to be best long term out of all the other companies that you may see, right? So those are the plays that I'm looking at right now, and I'm just waiting to see how this market open in 30 minutes so that we can position ourselves. We can probably close out just one more bag real fast this week, and then we're gonna call it a weekend, right? If you're in gold, trust me, gold is getting to the point. It's getting to the point. I'm in gold right now, so remember I told y'all, look, we almost are we there already? Oh no, these are the wrong levels. Okay, correction. Let me switch this back to futures because we're almost there. Oh, we're there right now. So as I just told you at the start of this live, you could have gotten a go at that moment when I started this live, and you will be at TP right now. This was an easy sale. Finally printing, finally made the move. And these are the type of plays that I'm telling you that you can make, right? So that's how easy it is. It's just you just need to know what's coming, right? When you know what's coming, it makes it easier. When you got the right tools and you got the right softwares, you can just make the move, right? And that's basically what happened right here. And I'm expecting gold to dump a lot more. Like gold ain't even getting started yet. Like I really want gold to come down here to around 42.58. But other than that, it's just getting started. But me and my community was already in it. We already caught the play. Um, and we still swinging. Yeah, gold's gonna keep coming down to 379. 379 a day. Remember over there on the 15? Remember earlier in the week I was telling y'all that gold had this liquidity level down here? It ain't knocked it out yet. No, this ain't right. Pump this up real fast so I can see my levels. We finally got down to the level, but there's liquidity sitting right in here that's not showing for whatever reason right now. But remember, I told y'all that gold had that liquidity sitting down here, and once we got down here, we was going to target that liquidity. So right now at 379, I'm pretty sure there should be a liquidity level there. It's not reflecting for whatever reason. Now there's a liquidity level sitting like right in here, and I'm pretty sure we're about to go down there and get that today. All you need was news. Sometimes you just need news to react to push the market in the right direction. They did a lot of pump faking, a lot of up and down and up and down and up and down, and trying to trap traders. But when you know what's going on, you don't got to worry about the trap. So right now, it still didn't hit the level I want exactly, the 399. So once it hit 399, I will be exiting my trade, and from there, we'll go ahead and just carry on until next week. Carry on until next week. You feel me? Way too easy. I wish I could play music, but I can't play no music on here because they be hating. They really be hating when I be playing my music. We got about 20 minutes to the open. So gold can do a little pullback. Do a little pullback and then you can get in. And if you miss gold, don't worry. You can catch US 30. US 30 is next. US 30 is the next one to get moving. Let me see what we got. Easy bag. Mm, way too easy. Trying to figure something out real fast. There it goes. Way too easy. So I'm just waiting. It almost hit my level. It ain't hit my level yet. So I'm just waiting until it get down there. Like I told y'all, once gold hit 399, 399, I'm gonna exit. But it might not get down there. It's like 10:30. 10:30. So we'll probably be here for another couple minutes. But then when the market actually open, we'd come over here and we'd just collect some of that for some of the options money. Some of the options, because the option market is going to be very bullish. About to get heated up in a minute. You want to know what's crazy? See, actually, in trading, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. See, in trading, actually, what's crazy is this. I done seen people with the best strategy, like actually blow their accounts and fuck up everything they've been working for. And I done seen people with the most basic strategy actually have phenomenal success and make a lot of money in these markets. Now, the reason why this happens is nothing else but mindset. So what a lot of people don't understand, when you come into trading, it's not like you have to forget about the money or you got to stop thinking that the money is real. But what you need to do is stop connecting your emotional responses to like the way money moves. And that's what a lot of people problem is. See, a lot of people when they start trading or just in life in general, they attach a lot of their emotions to money. And you have to figure out how to separate your emotions from like money. Like it's all right, like money is money. Like you just get it and you use it. And there's been plenty of times where you have had money and you have spent money and you have blown money and you didn't do nothing with the money. But if you realize that in those times right there, that's the same thing I try to pull people to do, like with investing. Like, so for instance, somebody go out and buy some shoes. They will willingly go out and buy some shoes and feel like putting $100 or $1,000 into a pair of shoes is more better than investing that same $100 and taking a little bit more time to get that same pair of shoes. See, like when you spend your money in the market, you can actually make a profit and you don't really need a lot to get started. You can just take the little money that you do have, put it into the market, and then flip it. And then once you make a flip, you can take out your pieces and like pay yourself as a reward for doing this good deed to yourself by investing the money in the first place. So like learn to change the way that you think about money, because if you could just change the way that you got your mindset wrapped around how money is and why it's important and this, that, or whatever you want like to believe about money, just don't make it the end all be all. Don't make money be like money is here and then everything else is below. Like, no, money is important. Like, I'm never going to say money is not important, like some people, because I understand that the weight that it holds and how it shapes everybody's life can be like severely great. Like, somebody might be in need of a surgery. And guess what? The only way they're going to be able to get that surgery or pay for it is by having some money. So if they had money, they could fix that problem and not have that problem. So that's why I say like money is important, but it's not like everything. Like how you shape your mind around it is more important than the money itself. Like if you learn to be like, oh, I use this money to do great things, I use this money to this, that, or whatever, that is more important than you just having the money and using it. Because that's why you see people win the lottery and they win millions of dollars, but they go broke because they don't have the mindset to even have that much money, right? I remember when I first made a lot of money, you know what I did? I literally spent a lot of money, right? And it was because I felt like, oh, I got a lot of money. Now I got to just spend money. I got to show people I'm spending money. I got to do things with money. I got to travel the world and I got to put it in people's face so they can know that I'm spending money. But that's not actually how you make money. So what that was really doing was put me in a state where I had to force myself to then learn how to make more money, and I had to force myself to do all these things to make the money work, to make the lifestyle that I wanted work. But if you learn how to strategically spend money and then still live the life that you want, that is better than me just having a lot of money and then just spending it on a life. Like there's times we went to the club, I'm talking about through 50,000 in a night, and like you could take that 50,000 now. I'm just like, bro, you can just take that 50,000. You can literally pay somebody for their time for a whole year with 50K. Like you can take somebody and be like, look, bro, let me pay you 50K to do this job here, and then make the job that you pay them pay you back 100K, but you only paid them 50K, but then you doubled your money. And that's a better spend than us just going out and blowing it in the ways that we have done or I've done myself. So you got to remember that the mindset is more important than the actual thing itself in this certain situation. Because if you don't got the right mindset, I promise you, it's just gonna be hard for you to just to be successful at almost anything or to just do anything in life, right? Like, so how I apply that to the charts is this: when I come on the charts, I look at the charts, I'm like, all right, I want to make a move today, and I don't make the move based off of how much I'm going to make. I don't make the move anticipating turning $1 into the next dollar amount. I make the move based on, am I following my rules? Am I being disciplined? Is everything going as the plan? Am I going against the grain? Things like that. That's why I'm not a counter trader. Like I'm not a counter trader because it's going against what it's showing me. And a lot of people like to do that because they feel like they have better odds of doing that. Like for instance, like I'm not an underdog better. I only bet on the underdog if I really feel like the numbers are skewed and it is just not possible for the favorite to win, right? Because if you just bet on the favorite 99% of the time, you will actually make money, even like sports bettors. Um, if you take the favorites and stop trying to group them all up, just do one game at a time, you can slowly build your portfolio. But you know what people problem is? They don't want to take that slow route. They don't want to just come into any industry and then just take their time to get there. They want that instant gratification. Like they want to be successful today. They want to have that money tomorrow. But it's like, bro, you ain't had it in the last 5 years. So why do you need it tomorrow? But they like, I need it tomorrow to make up for the 5 years I didn't have it. Because now they feel like they can't spend 5 years to get it, but you can. Like you still can spend the next five and get it. And then the next 50 years, you don't have to worry about it. But you're going to try to force yourself to get it today. And it's going to take you another 5 years forcing yourself in that type of mindset. And you're still not going to have it in 50 years. You're going to have it probably in 35 years because you're going to have to figure out why that method is still not working. So that's something I tell people as far as trading, like how I can relate that to trading is this: if you stay off of the lower time frames, you'll make more money because the higher time frame tells you the overall picture, right? The overall picture of what a market is doing is better than being on the smaller time frame. Sometimes I only come down to this lower time frame, like the 15 minute, to make sure that this is ready to make the move and it agrees with what I'm looking at, right? So like on the higher time frame, I'm picking this off of the daily. Like off of the daily, I was on this time frame here when I told y'all the market was going to where it was going, right? So for the day, based off of a daily structure, we should be making this move. So now when I drop down and I come to the 15 minute, I want to make sure when it's time on the 15 minute to make that move. So for instance, right now the trend is down on gold. Don't press buy. See what I'm saying? Like, don't press buy. Over here, if it's up, buy. If the trend is down, sell. All you got to do is follow what the market is telling you. And that's how you're going to scale your account. So a lot of people want to learn how they can scale their account, but they don't want to do the simple things. They want to go against the grain. It's like they want to try to catch that big move, that the opposite move so they can feel like they're right. But you don't got to do that. You don't got to do that. I don't do that. I just look at what's happening. And like I said, that's just one trade at a time. Really, one trade can change your whole life. People don't understand that. People don't understand that it only takes one trade to actually change their situation. All you have to do is get into the market at the right time, take one single trade, and then boom, that's it. That's everything you needed, right? So right here, this is the trade that we in. Um, Still waiting on gold to hit this level right here. Once gold hit this level here, we out. That's TP. Easy bag secured. We down for the weekend on gold. And like I said, I still got one more running as US 30. So US 30, like I said, it could pull back to that level, and it did, as you can see. But I'm still targeting this level up here, 51,866 is my actual target. So I'm still looking for US 30 to keep buying. But now let me jump over here. Wait, let me see what this is right here. Because I had something set up on this. Oh, AUD. Yeah, it's crazy how they did that. They just pushed up and then finally made a move. It's whatever. Um, where we at? Nvidia. Yeah. So Nvidia got down as I expected. Like I said, Nvidia still needs to come down here and hit this 206. So once Nvidia hit this 206, this is where I personally would be looking for the buy and looking to see if we can catch the big long, because I don't think they make the move until they hit this retest level. So we have a specific retest level they must hit before they make the move, and they just wasting everybody's time. So um, we're gonna wait and see how they go. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be pulling back for just so much more. Now, yeah, now I'm about to dump. They gassing now online. Everybody like buy now. Not now. Now it don't look good. Now it's about to come down here like 108, and then we'll catch the bounce. Quantum computing need this to do a turnaround. This is just turned around on us real bad. Let me see what we got. It still got time though. Yeah, they come down here and just trigger in this area to make the bounce. So that ain't too bad. Oracle. Oracle looking all right. Robinhood might get the moving. Robinhood might be targeting 110 in a minute. We just need a little more support to come in. Where's Spy at? Yeah, Spy took a dump. IWM took a dump. I saw the NFP. And that's good. Yeah, that's an easy bag right there that we just made. So definitely like that. Gold still ain't hit my level yet. What y'all waiting on, Gold? They taking a sweet little time getting down there. They're like, no. There we go. Get down there, Gold. I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened to that liquidity that was right here. They ain't showing it no more. Oh, my TP must have been reached right there. Yes, sir. Oh, there it go right there. Gold's coming down here today. Gold's going down there today. I'm already out, but it's definitely gonna keep going down there today. Damn, that was a great call. That was a great call. Beginning of the week here, there. Some guy told me to look at Snapchat. I don't even know Snapchat ticker. Let's figure out what this ticker is. It is Snap. This is Snapchat. And he was telling me Snapchat's about to buy. Let's see. No, I can't confirm that yet. I mean, it can come back to 688, but yeah, it's in divergence. It's in divergence, my boy. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of trades that's in divergence. And especially if the trend don't say it's up yet. It ain't up yet. They can come back to 688, but it's still in bearish divergence. That can come all the way back down here. Looks like I'm going to be staying away from Snapchat. Nice, nice. Yeah, SPY gonna keep selling. Switch this over. Yeah. 749. It's on its way, cuz it's gonna buy from down here, but definitely on its way down. QQQ definitely on its way down. IWM. Let me put this up so y'all can see this actually. IWM on its way down here. 284. Here, I hit that sell pivot, 291. They coming down here. They coming down to 288 to be exact. Keep selling that. I think Meta's in a pressure cooker right now. I think Meta might be coming down to 560. Definitely look like it should be a buy, but knowing them, they gonna come back down here. Then make the move. That's the inside candle. Yeah, they can close that somewhere right up in here and swipe and then go. Palantir was supposed to be making a move right now. Palantir is dumping. Retest Nation. That was a fake breakout anyway. That's what it was. Market is getting cooked right now. Micron might come back down here to like 800. Need to retest this level right here. 818. It's moving fast too. Let me see what them contracts cost. Say the 5th. Boy, they taxing for them. You got to be 100,000, 400,000. Yeah, that's not a good one at all. Not for that price. Gotta be insane. Marvel's expensive too. Yeah, damn near got a double for you to even make some decent profit. Fuck no. Dev is going over. That's on more. That's on limbo. Saying this still kind of hold. Okay, saying this in a good buy area. Let me see what this looking like. Oh. Is that 1578? Go back and check on gold. Okay, getting the business as expected. As expected. Getting straight down to that level. So just make sure this on the right thing. Easy play. Check US 30. US 30 still doing the pullback. Yeah, US 30 still doing the pullback. All right, look like it's slow today. I mean, we hit the trade we wanted to hit. So we caught the sell on gold. I'm saying I've been talking about it since Monday. We also caught a buy on US 30. Technically, right now it's doing a pullback. That's still fine. Get ready for oil to make a move in a minute too. I believe oil is going to get real bullish sooner than later. But right now, oil should be doing a pullback, coming back down here towards like I want to say 85, and then once we get lower down here towards this 81, 85 area, I'm pretty sure oil is going to have a big push back up to the upside. So right now, look at the sell on that. All these other plays, we just waiting on it, man. On dots, we out. We got other plays. Talk to my guys. Everything looking good. So that's it. Did my open a little 2 hours today. Well, hour and 30 minutes. But I'm gonna see y'all in the next stream.